Hello, everyone. During COVID, our prayers are with all the people who are affected, and our gratitude and big thank you to all the frontline healthcare staff, especially our GSF parents, who are bravely taking on this fight as a national service and playing a pivotal role in saving lives. The COVID 19 pandemic has engulfed all of us like a tsunami, and this has caused a defining moment in the school education, which will lead us to the next new normal of school education, something we have never seen before, of a scale that was never imagined. And that is the virtual schools and the virtual classrooms. Our schools in Japan and Singapore would incorporate social distancing and operate on a hybrid model where up to 50% of the students would be physically in the classrooms and the rest would be joining virtually from their homes or other locations. This hybrid model will also allow social distancing to be practiced at the school cafes and the school buses as well. This is a new normal. This is a transformative moment for education, for schools, and our young students are fortunate to experience the emergence of this transformative moment. Till now, school content was abundantly available online. Learning management systems or LMS systems allowed assignment management over the digital platforms. Plenty of apps to do plenty of things. But where audio and video calling between teacher and students was limited to a very small group of 4 to 5 students, that has now completely changed. So, what's the big trigger moment or the big transformation that's happening in the school education today? Thanks to scalable technology, the face to face teacher interactions is now going fully scaled up and can apply not just to hundreds of students, but to thousands and millions of students at the same time. Schools will now become any day, anytime, 24 by 7. The best teacher on the planet can now virtually teach any school, any student seamlessly instead of being physically attached to any single school. GSF schools took safety to the next level. Beyond just having compliances to fire and safety, to OSHAs for occupational injury hazards within the campuses, to ISO 9000, to ISO 14000, to ensure all campuses have common and certified processes benchmarked to the best standards in the world, and now including standards on mental health of the child. The GSF schools even have processes for dealing with natural calamities like tsunami, pandemics like COVID, SARS, H1N1, etc. We are prepared to deal with these and minimize the disruptive learning to our students. We have even incorporated learnings from our very own personal experiences to what student safety means. From being present inside the campus when a fire incident broke out at one of our under construction campuses. For COVID, we have taken a number of measures to ensure that all the guidelines by the local authorities are mandatorily implemented in our schools. There is a daily review of procedures in all campuses, like sanitization of premises, temperature taking activities, provision of masks, and implementation of safe distancing measures. Personal hygiene needs to be a top priority for all of us, as well as following the mandatory and suggested guidelines. GSF schools are also ready with appropriate measures if the infection comes closer than necessary. We request our parents to support and cooperate with us, as well as educate their wards at home to follow the correct procedures which would keep everyone safe. Currently, we are facing growing concerns over the menace of COVID-19. We at GIS understand that parents may have a number of concerns and that questions over the steps taken by the schools towards the safety of their children. It is our duty and responsibility to make this happen. With school education being impacted too, GSF has set up an International Response Center, or in short called IRC, for all our campuses and has been quick to take action to curtail the fallout for the students at GIIS and at One World International Schools. Our teams in Japan, Singapore, UAE, and India, and Malaysia have put measures in place that will allow smooth functioning of the schools with proper precautionary measures in place. Our parents' help desk at helpdesk.sg at globalindianschool.org will act as a coordinating help desk across all the campuses, and it will address the parent concerns and issues. A WhatsApp IRC number will also be emailed to you so that it's easier for you to connect with us at any point. Our virtual classrooms are an example of the far-sightedness of GSF, and the usefulness of these have now proven at this important juncture. GSF is doing all it can to extend all kinds of support to the families who may be affected during this pandemic. Parents, where feasible, who themselves want to contribute meaningfully to help out the community organizations, may write to the help desk and we will connect them with suitable community organizations who are seeking such volunteers. This COVID, which has the effect of force majeure and which people have forgotten, is likely to drive something very good for our students' school education. It is going to force schools to adopt new normals at a speed that will surpass everyone's imagination. So let's join hands together to fight this pandemic and emerge on the other side winners that we all are.